Okay, Veronica. Now go ahead and open your eyes, finding that spot on the ceiling, finding that spot on the ceiling, and allowing your eyes to relax and to gaze upon that spot. And as your eyes relax with each breath drawing you in a little bit deeper, you'll begin to notice that that spot up above you begins to get blurrier and blurrier with each and every breath going a little bit deeper. Your eyelids grow heavier and heavier as that spot continues to grow blurrier and blurrier with each and every breath. And with each breath, you feel yourself begin to journey inside yourself back to that place, back through the screen. As your eyes continue to grow heavier and heavier, that dot becomes blurrier and blurrier. The drier and drier your eyes become. With each and every breath, your eyes become drier and drier, so they begin to blink, blink, until on one of those blinks, you'll find it simply easier to just allow your eyes to remain shut. Focusing in on that breath and releasing and relaxing. And imagining that sensation of relaxation. Once again, flowing through your body all the way from the tips of your toes, that tingly feeling, flowing into the feet, through the ankles. Each breath relaxing and releasing as that sensation of relaxation continues to flow up through the ankles and into the lower legs, relaxing and releasing them, relaxing and releasing them with each and every breath, drawing that sensation in a little bit deeper and deeper, all the way through the knees into the upper legs and all the way up, up, to the hips, and into the pelvic bowl. Each and every breath relaxing and releasing, going a little bit deeper, a little further into yourself. And now feel that relaxation flowing all the way through the abdomen and the lower back, up the sides, all the way through the solar plexus, the middle of your back, all the way up the back of your back to the upper back, all the way through your chest, up and over the shoulders and down the arms, through the elbows, into the lower arms, through the wrist into the hands, all the way to the fingertips and beyond. Relaxing and releasing each and every breath, going just a little bit deeper. Drawing that sensation of relaxation all the way up the back of the neck, the back of the head, over the top of the head. And on your next breath, releasing all that anxiety and tension as you feel that relaxation sensation flow and pour down your face as all expression begins to fade. Lips relaxing, mouth relaxing, tongue and throat relaxing. Each and every breath you draw in draws you down deeper into yourself. And imagine that pink light that's surrounding you and saturating. creating a protective barrier around you. A safe place to just simply relax and release and go a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper. And when I say one, I want you to open your eyes. And when I say three, I want you to close your eyes. So go ahead and open your eyes on one. Finding that spot up on the ceiling. Each breath drawing you down deeper and deeper. More and more. Two. And three. Allowing those eyes to close. And opening those eyes at one and finding that spot on the ceiling. And closing them on three. And allowing yourself to go even deeper. And one more time at one, opening those eyes, finding that spot, and allowing them to close now again at three. Relaxing and releasing, feeling yourself sink all the way down into yourself, all the way down into that cinema, stepping through the screen into the reality of your inner world. And imagine yourself stepping through that screen and see yourself at the age of 18. Brown hair, long wavy brown hair. Remember what it's like to be 18 again. Not quite a child, not quite an adult, although you grew up a long, long time ago. And with each breath bringing you down deeper into yourself, let's begin to travel back in time, 1 year at a time, until we reach that time we wish to explore a little bit deeper. Let's travel backwards in time to that little girl that's here visiting. 1 year at a time, feel yourself drifting backwards, and now you're 17. And now you're 16. 15. Going back further and further in time, going deeper and deeper down into yourself at 14. 13. And 12. And let's travel further back now, further back in age, deeper into yourself till we reach that little girl. We're not quite there yet. Veronica's much too mature to be that little girl at 12. So let's continue to go backwards as we return to innocence at 11. And you feel that mind becoming more and more young at 10, more imaginative. And at 9, you begin to enter that era of wonder and going back even further now at 8. 7. Are you 8 or are you 7?
7.
7. Mm,
6. I'm
6.
I'm
And at 6 years old, I want you to imagine, if you will, that you're standing on top of a little staircase and you have on a pink, fuzzy, cozy robe. And it reminds you of something. It reminds you of
my doll.
a doll. And what is your doll's name?
I don't like to give her name.
Mm-hmm.
She's white. She
Mm-hmm.
has platinum hair, white.
Mm-hmm.
She has stubby cheeks, blue eyes, and her eyes can open and close. And her body is pink and has white polka dots. And I can pull the little string. And she says, "Mama, Mama." And she's my baby. I sleep with her. She's mine.
And where did this little doll come from?
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know who gave it to me. I miss her because when I grew up, she's gone. I don't know where she is, but right now she's with me in my heart. She's always gonna be with me. She's nice. She takes care of me at night.
And at 7 years old, what was this little doll taking care of you for at night? Why was she there in your life to take care of you and protect you at this age?
Um,
She
Pray to
can
my mom.
pray to your mom.
And there's a new baby in the house, and I don't know her name. I can't say her name, so I call her Niña Chiquita. I call her Chiqui. I call her
Mm-hmm.
Chiqui because she's little. And she likes to pull my hair when my mom makes me the big thing on the head, um, a bun. Um, she, I stand by the crib and she likes to pull my hair and we laugh.
Mm-hmm. And so now your mommy has the new baby and you had the doll.
Yeah,
And the doll is there to help you at nighttime
yeah.
to feel safe, or is she there protecting you?
I, I can't sleep, so my mom hits me because I can't sleep. And
Okay.
I have to hold the baby. And I try my hardest to sleep. And I'm better when my dad comes home from work at night because he kind of keeps the peace
Mm-hmm.
between my mom and I. Um, I don't like to be in the dark, but my mom doesn't like for us to have night lights or anything like that. We have one room, and my mom and dad sleep on the big bed. I sleep on the little tiny, tiny bed. It's white, and it has white little gate things around it. And my sister sleeps right here next to me in her little tiny crib. It's a yellow crib. And the house is always very, very cold. Always cold. My mom calls it casita helada, like very cold, and I have to have a lot of blankets because I like to cover myself and all the way up. And
Why is it you like to cover yourself? Because it's cold or because you're afraid?
I was afraid of the monsters. Mm. My dad says that if I'm not good, that there's a mano peluda that's gonna get me. It's a hand that's cut and it's hairy. And he tells me that if I'm not good, that the devil's gonna get me. And
Okay.
there's monsters under the bed and in the closet and in the window. The window, they like to see me in the window at night. And the window is right on above my mom and dad's headboard, right next to me. I want I want to be this little, but I don't want to live with my parents anymore. I want to live by myself and my doll.
Hmm.
I want to run away. I don't want to be home. But what I like about living here right now is that right next to me, um, there's playground. There's a playground, and in front of me is my school, and I love school. I want to be in school all day. I don't want to come home. Right in front of my house, there's a school, my elementary school, but I don't like it when they give me cottage cheese with fruit. I threw that up today, and I don't want any. I don't want any. It's gross.
Hmm. And so you said you enjoy being little,
Yeah, but I don't want to be with my mom and
but you
dad.
don't be with your mom and dad.
Mhm.
Hmm. And so now,
She likes to give me shots, and I don't like those. And and I tell no, I yell, and she says you have to have the shots because you have pneumonia. And I said I don't want to have the shots. And so I say no, and I try and run away, but she just hits me, and then I have to feel the shot on my butt. It's penicillin, and it hurts a lot. And the other day, I got an ear bleed and a nose bleed, and that that time she did take me to the doctor, and they gave me cortisone. They call it cortisone shot,
hmm,
and but I got big. I got fat, and I have my red hair. And then she cut my hair. Later on, when I grow up later, she cuts my hair. And my hair is long past my butt. And she made a braid. She cut my hair, my sister's hair, when we're older. And then she gives it to a saint. And I'm like, that's my hair, Mom. I cry. I don't like short hair.
and as this little girl, what do you call yourself? What's your name?
Pero,
Vero.
short for Veronica, it's Vero.
Hmm. And now this part of Veronica never grew up
Nope.
and stayed the same.
Yep.
Is that
Yep.
because it needed to protect her from something more?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play a little game then. Let's go onto the staircase. And you're 6 years old. And we're not going to go back any further in time, but we're going to go deeper and deeper into yourself, deeper into Vero, that little girl, that little 6 year old, and figure out why is it she's there and what brought her about. You see yourself standing there on top of that staircase in your pink dress. That's all fuzzy. Perhaps you're holding your doll. And that doll is anchoring you into a memory that was once that's been forgotten. And as we travel down the staircase one step at a time, you're going to travel towards this memory that may or may not have been forgotten, that this doll is connected to, and this little girl who decided to stay around with you for the rest of your life came into being.
I have to go pee.
Okay. And when we come back from peeing, you're going to find yourself going even deeper as you rediscover yourself there on top of that staircase.
Okay.
Opening your eyes slowly and carefully, getting out of the bed.
I'll be back.
And everyone that just joined in, this is alive, and Veronica's doing a regression. She had a visitation of an altered young girl. There was some of this recorded before, and setting up to it, so it's going to seem a little awkward because I'm just trying to reconnect her and jump into things I already have set up, not knowing where we're going. And we're doing this live. And if I have time, I'm going to have just about a half an hour. I'm going to try to get her into the dolphins from the little girl. But I have to follow this organically. I can't. Okay, she's back.
Back.
And as you find yourself laying back onto the bed and your body returning back to that place of comfort that you were just once in. You can feel that connection to your breath drawing you down deeper and deeper, back to that staircase, backwards in age. Remember, we just traveled from the age of 18 all the way down to the age of 6. And you can see yourself there with that doll as Vero, that little girl, standing there on that staircase with 5 steps cascading down below her, each step leading her deeper and deeper into that little girl's story. As her age stays the same as it always has, she's never grown up, and she was never any younger, was she? She was always just who she is, and she popped in the right moment for the right reasons. And now let's take that step down to 4 as we move closer and closer to that truth, the subconscious mind relaxing, releasing, naturally, organically flowing forward towards that memory behind the memory, behind the memory. And you feel yourself taking another little tiny step down with your tiny legs and your tiny feet to 3.
They're so tiny.
Hmm.
I don't like shoes. I don't like to wear shoes.
And you step down with toes first, and you step onto that second step down, almost all the way to the bottom now, and almost that much closer to the truth.
I don't want to. There's water. Here I come. I'm open the door.
And what does this water look like that's at the bottom of the stairs?
There's water. There's water. There's fish.
There's little fish.
Goldfish. I don't know why.
And is it because you don't want to get your little toes and your little feet wet?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they bite me?
Hmm? That's
My
okay.
friend told me they bite, but I don't know.
So let's imagine you're putting on your galoshes, and these are special boots that are going to go over your feet and protect you from the water as you take that last step down, splashing at one deep sleep. That when I say deep sleep, you enter this state quickly, soundly, calmly to this depth or even deeper, plunging even deeper into this memory as it resurfaces and presents itself to you in a new light. And you can feel or begin to sense how this little girl came to be in your life when she showed up and stuck around. And something that happened recently has triggered her to return and to come back and be with you. What is her purpose and why is she here now with Veronica? Why has she returned? What is her purpose?
She has to take care of me and the kids.
Hmm.
There's there's kids. Um, my neighbor has a pool, and I like going in the pool when nobody's there. It's a
Hmm.
blue pool. There's
Hmm.
water. But my mom hits me when I go. She says not to go. I go in the morning, in the dark. Nobody's there, and there's a lady there. There's a lady and a man, and there's a lot of kids, and I have to go with them because the lady, she says that I have to be there because I have to take care of them.
And so
That
you're 6 at this age, and how old is Veronica at this age that you're protecting her?
I'm 6.
Oh, she's 6 too. Okay, so this is when you started?
This is no. They took me when I was 3.
Okay.
They they like to take me outside.
So Vero, are you even younger than 6? Are you 3?
3.
Oh, you're 3. So what happened at 3, my love? What happened to bring you into existence?
They
Did
dropped
you
me
want?
off.
Mm-hmm.
They 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 dropped me off.
Okay.
They they like to drop me off, and I'm alone, and I walk alone in the dark.
Okay. At 3 years old, and you're walking alone in the dark. Are you watching yourself, or is there somebody else watching you?
The man and the lady are watching me.
Hmm. And are they watching you, supervising you as well?
Yeah, they took me to a ship one time,
Yeah.
and the other kids were, but they have uniforms. The lady has a purple uniform, and she has big eyes, big big eyes, like big eyes.
And so when
And
these ships would take you, is they would show themselves and they would present themselves towards you with big eyes, and they would have unicorns and
uniform.
yes, and so it would be like fun for a child.
There's 3 with uniform. One girl and 2 boys. They're big men. And there's a table and there's more kids with me, and I like to watch the dinosaur show on TV. They tell me that to watch that, and the one with the green people. They're around the table and they watch us in the table and in the TV. They always watch us in the TV when we're home.
Hmm.
And sometimes they give us cereal. I don't, but the cereals they have something in there. There's cereals in the TV, and they're on the tree. The cereal boxes are hanging from the tree,
Hmm.
and they tell us we could go in the TV and climb the tree to get the cereal.
And who's they that's telling you this? Is this the adults?
They're right there.
That's
They're
the man and the
the
woman?
Yeah, the man is has a suit on. He has like blondish hair, old, and the lady has her hair like feathered, like
Hmm.
shoulder length. She's like kind of like blondish brown, and she's wearing a lanyard on her chest. Yeah, and they're watching us kids, and there's a basement too in the room.
Hmm.
There's a basement, and we get to play with toys, and if we're good, then they give us food. They give us yummy food.
And are they watching you for a reason? Are you being babysat?
There's just us kids in there, yeah, and they give me a blue cup, a white, a clear cup with blue liquid,
Mm-hmm.
and we drink it, and it's so good. It's so yummy. I want some right now.
Mm-hmm.
I like sugar. Do you like sugar?
Yes, I love sugar. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. And then they have these swords. They want us to play with swords.
Hmm.
Yeah. And we put bandanas on, and sometimes I like to wear the patch on my eye.
Hmm.
And sometimes they blind us. It's kind of scary, but I know what to do. I know.
And the other two kids, were they their kids or were they other
No, there's a lot of kids there.
a
There's
lot of
it's
kids?
like a little like a school. Like but
Oh,
nobody knows about it. Just us, and we can't tell my mom and my dad. Can't tell them. But I can tell my secret friend.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my secret friend.
And what do you tell your secret friend? Who is your secret friend? Is it the little doll? Or do you have another secret friend?
It's another secret friend.
Another
I'm not
secret.
gonna tell you. It's a secret.
Okay.
It's a boy,
Okay.
but he's invisible. You
Okay.
can't see him. And he when I go to the park, he's there. My my mom leaves me alone and my sister, and she drops me up at the swimming pool, and she leaves us there all day. And
Mm.
she doesn't one time she just dropped me off with my sister, and she forgot about us. And it was really hot. They closed the pool, and I had to we had one pair of chanclas, thongs, for our feet because my little sister forgot hers. And so I had to help her and hobble over the cement, and we had to share the thongs. One, and we'd have to skip home. And finally, I don't know, it was really long, and my mom finally showed up, and I don't know why she left us there, but 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 she liked other men that were not my dad's. That was not my dad. So
Okay.
she would leave us there, and I didn't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't understand why the TVs don't have a screen. It's a box, and you go in there. And the tables, some of the tables are there. They're dark brown. There's carpet on the floor. But there's other people that are watching us over there. There's a screen. There's a
Mhm.
wall. There's a wall. There's other people there. And oh, now I'm wearing a white, it looks like a lab coat. And my friends are all wearing lab coats and we're staring at this circle
And where is this circle?
right there.
Okay. How big is it?
It's big.
Okay.
It's
And are you outside or are you inside playing with these
no,
friends?
we're inside the class and then we have to go through this. We have to go through the circle
Oh, you have to
and
go through the circle there.
there's other screens around us too. They're white screens and the, there's light blue around here. Light blue.
Hmm.
And there's branches on the wall growing like a tree. I think I went through the TV. I
Okay.
think we went I think we went to the TV.
And how old were you when you went through the TV?
I don't know, like 10?
Oh.
There's more of us there.
Hmm.
We oh, that's where they show me the semi that I was telling you about. I see a semi on the freeway, and on top of the semi is like an ambulance, like an ambulance see-through. They're showing me an invisible see-through ambulance that's gonna go in space. It looks like a box ambulance,
Hmm.
yellow and white. There's no one inside it. We might go to California. I don't know. I don't know. There's water. There's. They're telling us that we're gonna go through the circle. And there's gonna be water.
Hmm. And how many of you are there that's going to go through this circle?
11.
Hmm. And are these kids the same age as you?
Some are a little older. Some are like 12, 13.
Okay. And so you're not in a classroom, you're somewhere
I'm happy.
else.
I'm happy we're gonna go.
Okay, you're happy you're going to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you go through this circle and you find that water on the other side, what's there waiting for you?
SS Lorraine again. The ship, the gray ship that's really, really tall, it's by the
Mm-hmm.
ocean, a private ocean. And they
Mm-hmm.
want us to get into black scuba, like a black uniform gear. There's an island.
Mm-hmm. And do you understand now why you went through that circle and where you are and why you're there on that ship?
Yes, but you can't tell anybody.
Okay.
We're going to Cuba,
Okay.
underwater.
Okay. So you go to Cuba and you go to underwater in Cuba and eventually you come back and go back through the circle and
But
return.
there's a city. There's it's it it looks like lights and mm, lines. They're holograms, but they're cities, and then there's ships that fly. They want us to go back to Atlantis, like that, but it kind of looks like blue, a lot of blue,
Hmm.
dark blue lights. My hands are getting hot. There's radiation involved.
Hmm. And so now you're on top, you're in a ship called the SS Lorraine, or are you under the water observing the city?
We're in the city. I'm watching the city right now.
Okay. And is this city underwater?
Yes,
Okay.
I have goosebumps all over my legs.
Yes. And how is it the city is able to function? Is there water around it or is it inside of a dome?
It's under, and then it's nobody knows, only us and other adults know. There's snow. There's snow, and then to cover.
Hmm.
And they have, it reminds me of Antarctica,
Okay.
of how they have the underground facilities where there's elevators, I see all these gold and white stairs, chandeliers, there's a casino there, there's a bar there,
Okay.
gentlemen's club. I'm part of the Navy ship Navy group or special group for the Navy that's connected to my World War II memory. And then below that, only us can be there with our mentors and we're all in Navy uniforms, and the walls are wooden. They look like wood around me. There's many officials, and we're eating, and at the same time we're celebrating something. We we did something together. My hands are really hot. There's radiation and there's radiation here. There's radiation. It's hot.
Where's this radiation coming from that's so hot? Is it from an object that's near you, or is it just from the city itself?
It's it's just, it's right here to the right of me.
Okay.
There's a plant of some kind, a plant. Mm. I have to climb. I have to climb, and I'm on top and fighting. Some of us. I'm fighting this man. Mm, it's hot. Mm, that's uh, mm, spider. Uh, mm, mm, mm,
You can
uh,
step from this side of the screen
mm,
if you wish and just
mm,
simply watch it.
mm, uh, mm, mm,
So, how big is this spider?
mm, 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 mm,
And are you able to speak?
mm. They don't want me to be. These talking spider, big wall, right? Blue wall, black mm, machine, spider, machine, machine, mm, hot, hot.
And is
They
that where
want,
the radiation is
mm,
coming from?
mm, uh, yes, they, they want me to make smaller spiders and, mm, mm, um, electricity explosion. Mm, 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 mm. I don't want to. Um, mm, mm,
Okay, let's go ahead and back away from this scene. Let's go ahead and go.
Spider-Man is there.
Yeah,
Uh, um, we we have mm, web, mm, web. We we have web. Um,
to
we have
restrain
web.
with webs.
Mm, web on me. Mm,
And when
mm.
you look at this Spider-Man, what do you see? What is it that makes you think it's is it a spider being, or is this a person dressed up in costume?
A person dressed in a costume
Got you.
tricking me. He's trying to trick me, but I ignore. I I have spider on me.
Hmm.
They want me to do something with this thing.
Okay.
Are you playing something that hurts my ears?
No, I'm not.
Mm, mm, mm. It hurts.
Hmm. So,
Mm,
what is it that's hurting your ears when you tune into this? Is it a
mm,
sound?
mm. Hard to breathe. Hard to breathe. Mm.
How's your breathing now?
He's gone.
What happened?
They can't keep me down here. Mm.
What was causing the obstruction of breath?
They put something in me.
Mm.
Mm.
And now they're releasing you.
My my leg, my right foot is steel. It feels like steel.
Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Why is this little girl in Veronica's life today? What reason has she come back to revisit and spend time with Veronica now?
She needs to know what they did to her.
Okay.
She,
What did
it's
they put in
time.
her throat?
It's mm, spider technology.
Okay.
Spider morphogenic. spider technology.
Mm-hmm.
She she can do many things. Mm, there's her right side of her right leg has titanium. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
left right side titanium. Right shoulder blade something wing wing technology. Flight. Mm, flight. Um, left eye can see um through walls. Um, mm, sing voicing. Uh, talk to dolphins. Communicate. Um, future events. Mm, um, mm, hand. Silver. Silver hands. Two silver hands.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, uh, mm, mm, mm.
This little girl that once was having fun with her doll and getting ready to walk through the light has now been transformed into this other person. Is that correct? With metal
Yes.
within her. And who did that to her?
The men,
Okay.
the man and the lady, and the going through the gate circle, Stargate. I I came back like that. I came back like that. I have to go now. I have to go.
Okay. What do you want Veronica to know now before you leave? What message did you bring for her?
Now you know why you can't sleep.
Okay. Okay.
Because she's active and
And
is
if we
very
let you go now, can we come back and visit with you again another time?
yes,
Thank you. Will you come and will you be staying with Veronica?
yes, she's not leaving anymore. She's back. She's here. The little girl wants to tell Veronica she's not gonna be alone anymore.
Okay. And now
She
this
was
little
never
girl has
alone.
her pink, fuzzy, and white robe and her doll. What did she want in the store the other day and didn't get?
She wants beautiful like this soft. It's
Mm.
marshmallow. It's a big round fat unicorn and it's soft. And
Okay.
the other one is a butterfly with little tentacles here and it's black and purple. She wants those two.
And is the unicorn special to her because that's what they would use when she was
Project
younger?
Project Pegasus. Vero was in Project Pegasus. She
Okay.
watched the horsefly movie cartoon, and at night she would think of the horse, and as v- she has a lot of dreams of horses, and they take care of her. Project Pegasus as well.
Okay. And now, Vero, I'd like you to imagine, if you will, that you're being pulled backwards away from those people and away from that situation, back through the white light and out of the water. You can feel yourself splashing up out of the water and back up to that first step. You take off your galoshes and you set them aside, and you're now barefoot again on the staircase away from the water. Feel yourself turning around and walking back up the staircase. Each step upwards brings you upward and outwards from your inner landscape. Starting with one, going way down deep inside you, you feel that way down feel good feeling bubbling up, 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 and outside of you at 2, beginning to bubble up and form a smile on your lips. That feel good, way down deep inside, feel good feeling, filling you up inside at 3, filling you up inside even fuller and fuller and fuller at 4, percolating all the way up, 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 so that at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake, and you feel that way down, feel good feeling flowing through you, up and out. 1, 2, 3,
Thank
4,
you.
5, eyes open, wide awake and alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake and alert.
Thank you.
Mhm. Thank you.
See you later, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Veronica. Mhm.
Bye.